Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to A Place in Space. It is a Wednesday, and it's New Comic Book Day. I know, the bank holidays skew around a little bit with everything, but after this week we will be back on regular programming. Kicking off is a bit of a special surprise, really. We've got Amazing Fantasy, issue 1000. It's been 60 years, really, since Peter came out from the immortal minds of Stan Lee and Steve Ditko, and you don't need me to tell you who Spider-Man is at this point. However, the list of talent on this book is insane. I'm just going to yank out a few of the names from this long list. And they are some of the finest working names in comics today, or the last 30 years. Kurt Busiek, Michael Cho, Oliver Coipel, Terry Dodson, Neil Gaiman, Klaus Janson, Dan Slott, Frank Martin, Jonathan Hickman. I could read the whole damn thing. It looks awesome. Obviously, it's a celebration of all things Peter Parker. It's bloody beautiful. If you're a fan of the big boy in red and blue, jump right in. In direct opposition to all things good, noble and Marvel, we have Cradle of Filth doing their very nudie comic priced at $6.66. Very clever. I'm a fan of the band, and Opus Publishing at this point have been doing some truly stellar work focusing around bands. And as a fan of them, most of them, it's an absolute pleasure to see them do awesomely. I know I like them, but it's one thing to visualise a Cradle of Filth comic and then see it actually come out and go, oh damn, that's actually awesome. Well done. Obviously, they've also got the Frank Frazetta Death Dealer comic going on as well. So, Opus, you're doing all things music, tunes, and fantasy awesomely. Bravo, and long may that continue. Dive right in if you're 18 plus. If you're not, ask your parents. Harley Quinn annual. Now, it's the 5th week, so it's a bit of a smaller week, but Harley gets her annual right here, which means a lot more playful stories traditionally with the annual. However, if you wanted something a little bit more meaty as well as continuing your main series from Harley Quinn, you get the animated series, The Real Sidekicks of New Gotham Special, which is essentially a graphic novel at this point, and it's huge. We've been waffling on for some weeks now that DC do this kind of thing with great aplomb, and they do. But lest we forget, they kind of made their origins in the 80-page special, dial back 80 years. They were producing huge, huge issues, which is where Batman made his appearance in Detective Comics 27. That was a big damn thing. Full of 8 stories. Just he happened to pop up in there. They've done it all the way through their publishing career, right up to the very present date, and it's bloody fantastic. There's everything in here from elements of the super playful to the a little bit more mature. That really does make your eyebrows raise and go, damn, they put a lot of effort into that. I, for one, massively approve. DC, take a bow, bravo. I'm loving this current format. Approved. Okay, Power Rangers, not something I will profess to know much about, by the way, but I'm sure many of you will want to know that Power Rangers Unlimited, The Death Ranger, is out now. I will just turn that over because that is super shiny, super chrome. Not sure how much of that you'll be able to make out, but either way, it looks a little bit woof and it is out now. A few quick to finish up on and we're good. Right, back to DC again for 2 seconds. This is Superman Warworld Apocalypse, finishing up the Warworld saga. No, they have not done it in Superman or Superman Son of Kal-El. It's its own special one-shot. So if you were reading the titles and you wanted to read the end of your story, as of course you would, do not miss this, because you might. Okay, this will sell and sell quickly. We got a lot in for good reason. It looks effing fantastic. The artwork alone is to die for. I mean, the cover alone is to die for. Give me Superman and a sword looking all kinds of like Henry Cavill and massive. And yeah, Woof Plus, please. That's awesome. But just be careful, okay, because these will go very, very quickly. Thunderbolts #1 comes to you strong from the minds of Clint Barton and the aftermath of Devil's Reign. And also a whole new team. Power Man, America Chavez, it's all going on. If you miss yourself some Hawkeye, if you miss yourself some Thunderbolts, they're back. And finally, we have Transformers Shatterglass Volume 2. #1 is brought to you strong from the minds of IDW. Now, there's been lots of rumblings recently. What are IDW going to be doing? And the answer is continuing to publish comics and Transformers comics for the time being. So if you are missing your robots, dive right in. Do not miss. That is out this week alongside, God, they've got one more, don't they? They've got Transformers Last Bot Standing issue 4, which will go very quickly, if anything, like the last issues. Few quick covers of the week before Andy locks me back up and he goes to the pub. Right, we've got, who are you? You're gorgeous. That's Aaron Campbell. Love that. Got another Sandman cover this week. This is Nightmare Country 5. That's Samuel Wolf Connolly, which is really quite airy. If you know about the Corinthian, the man who eats eyes with his eyes, it's quite an unpleasant thing. He's an eerie character. If you've seen him in the show, then you'll know exactly what I mean. If you haven't seen him in the show and you've only just started reading the books, you'll know he's just as eerie. But I love that. Nathan Zerdy, take a bow. Because that was probably our highest selling pre-order variant cover this week by a million miles. I mean, look at it, for one. But yeah, very cute, very cool, really like it. But I'm going to roll back to Marvel super quickly for Moonlight, Black, White and Blurred for the Lozano variant cover B. Alright, that is it, ladies and gents. I will not see you next week. I'm on holiday visiting my nan. So I shall see you the week after that. Much love. Bye.